Hello everyone, I'm Shannon Slatton in Robbinsdale. It will be a new era for this area, which is District 1 in Hennepin County come January 2021. For the first time in nearly 3 decades, someone other than Mike Opat will be representing District 1. We got a chance to speak with Mike Opat on Friday during his last week of work.
Well, it's been a long time. It's been 28 years as a commissioner and 39 years with the county. So I just felt like it's time to do something else.
Mike Opat lives in Robbinsdale, and we asked to catch up with him at one of the places he's passionate about.
I'm very proud of this one.
Because Victory Memorial Parkway is a memorial to Hennepin County people who died in World War I, he got the county involved in a multi-million-dollar refurbishment. That project finished in 2011.
It is absolutely fantastic. I thought that there'd be some vandalism that would happen with some of the interpretive panels. No one has touched it. I see people out here they're learning something every day. Yeah, I'm proud of this one.
But Opat might be remembered most as the architect of the plan to build Target Field.
Target Field, speaks for itself. It just needs a few fans next year.
Also rewarding, the Hennepin County Youth Sports Grants funded through proceeds from the sales tax surcharge used to build Target Field.
Lee Park in Robbinsdale, soccer fields in Brooklyn Park, lights in Crystal, the pool and ice arena in New Hope have all received some funding, lights in Osseo, so every city benefited from it. And there are just things that the cities, inner ring, blue collar cities would not be able to afford.
The Blue Line extension.
Opat was also a very outspoken supporter of the Blue Line Light Rail project and is somewhat philosophical about leaving that project on the table.
Hennepin County is not a project that's going to be done. So no matter when I left, there was going to be something, left undone or maybe regrettable. I think it's on the way now.
And he's ready to write letters or help if needed. Mike Opat's last day will be November 7th. And as he leaves office and looks back, there's one feeling that resonates.
Mostly gratitude. I'm very grateful for the time I've had.
Also this week, former Representative Jim Ramstad passed away at the age of 74. Sources say he'd been battling Parkinson's disease and was in failing health. Ramstad represented the 3rd District for 9 terms. He was a Republican and most known for his work expanding access to treatment for mental health. He also sponsored the Jacob Wetterling Crimes Against Children Act, which requires convicted child molesters to register with the police after their arrest. A staffer who worked with Ramstad, Eric Paulson, won the seat after Ramstad retired. The seat is now represented by a Democrat, Dean Phillips, who just won re-election. And now to some lighter news. Neil Persley has this week's Weekend Showcase.
This is our 25th anniversary of Extremely Minnesota. This is our invitational exhibit where we open it to all artists who live in the state of Minnesota.
I've had the pleasure of covering several, and I'm not exaggerating when I say they keep getting better and better.
We did some different promotions this year that garnered us entries from as far north as Grand Rapids and as far south as Rochester.
Gallery members worked all summer getting the word out about the show and attracted a very talented, diverse cross-section of artists.
50 different artists, 70 pieces of work. All the art medium that you can imagine is in the gallery this time.
The gallery made full use of technology to assist in their far-reaching call for entries.
What we did this year is do an online entry so that they knew beforehand whether they were accepted or not. It was just a very easy way for us to do it and for the judge to kind of cull down the number because we had 99 entries and we took 70.
It's a lot to take in a good way. The gallery is seriously packed with talent on the walls and on the floor.
I think that people are more aware of us. We have seen an uptick in people who are coming to visit our gallery. People are anxious to see something pretty or give them a diversion and just have a little bit of an outing.
So come on out. You won't be disappointed. Extremely Minnesota will be up through December 5th for Weekend Showcase from Robin Gallery in Robbinsdale. Neil Persley, CCX News.
We leave you today with a preview of what's to come here next week at the Flagpole Plaza on Victory Memorial Parkway. If you've ever been here on a sunny day at 11 a.m. on November 11th, you know about the hush that falls over the crowd when the flagpole shadow falls at just the right place in the memorial. That moment marks the exact time in 1918 when the armistice was signed to end World War I. Victory Memorial Parkway is a 3-mile-long memorial that serves as a tribute to the service members and nurses who died in World War I. Every year on November 11th, there is an unofficial gathering at this spot to see the shadow and observe a moment of silence for those who died.
Find more local news stories at ccxmedia.org and follow us on social media.
The Maple Grove football team is having a solid season as they look to get better each week. Jay Wilcox has more on the Crimson.
All in all, Friday's dominant win over Osseo felt pretty good for the Maple Grove football team. And it was their best showing this season.
It's really fun to beat them because it's our rival, and we know like a couple guys on the team, such as friends. We maybe went to middle school with them. So it was really fun to go out there and have fun and beat them.
It was a very fun one. You know, we knew a lot of people on the team. You know, we shut them out early. And I think that's a lot of fun as a football team, especially a competitive one.
Maple Grove is 3-1 with a loss to Centennial that they'd like to have back. Overall, though, it's been a solid start to a strange COVID-19 season.
I thought last week we really made some strides. I thought they played with way more enthusiasm. They played with more joy. And so I'm hoping that continues. I hope that becomes our norm, where the first 3 weeks I thought we were really flat. The last week we played with enthusiasm.
It started off with a lot of adversity, you know, with COVID and everything. We weren't sure that we had a season, but, you know, our team, we came out, we started practicing strong. And ultimately, we've been prepared. You know, every week we've been working hard, and I think we're doing well.
Maple Grove's building toward a playoff run, even though it's still unlikely a state tournament will be part of the mix because of the virus. Jay Wilcox, CCX Sports.
The Wayzata volleyball team won the state Class 3A championship last year. Even with a lot of new faces in the lineup this fall, the Trojans don't seem to be missing a beat.
The top-ranked Wayzata volleyball team traveled to St. Michael to face the 8th-ranked Knights. St. Michael Albertville leads most of the first set. Sin Henderson sets the ball to Maya Kristozic for the attack and kill. The Knights lead 14-11. But the Trojans come back. Stella Swenson sets the ball left side to Sierra Moore, and she delivers the kill. The Trojans rally to win the set 25-22. The second set is almost all Wayzata. A long rally ends with Sophia Johnson passing to Stella Swenson, who sets up Olivia Swenson for the kill. Trojans win 25-13 to go up 2-0. The Knights play much better in set 3. Henderson with a quick set to Emma Van Heel in the middle for a kill. The senior in a big match. And she comes through again here with another kill. And St. Michael Albertville wins set 3, 25-23. It looked like STMA might force a fifth set, but trailing late in the fourth, the Trojans mount a final comeback. Stella Swenson with a twisting tip at the net that drops for a point. And on match point, libero Ella Vogel lays out and gets the ball up to Stella Swenson, who sets up more for the attack that STMA can't return. The Trojans close out the match with a 26-24 win to improve to 8-0 on the season. John Jacobson, CCX Sports.
One type of business that has seemed to thrive during this turbulent 2020 is the golf industry. We visited a local course, ending the year with a record-breaking season.
On a glorious November afternoon, it was a chance for a final round of golf at Edinburgh, USA. Oh! Since the course opened 7 months ago, it's been a record-breaking season. And not just here.
The golf business has just been insanely busy. People don't have a lot to do, so golf is really, worldwide, has really picked up a lot. So, and we've certainly participated in that. We've had our best year in years and years, our highest revenue year we've ever had, and the most rounds we've had since the 90s.
Edinburgh lost 12 days of play due to a record-setting October 20th snowfall. Some venues didn't reopen, making courses like Edinburgh even more in demand on these short fall days.
It's put a lot of pressure on the courses that are open to sell all their tee times. I mean, we could have sold every tee time 50 times over. I mean, we're thankful to get this beautiful weekend, and it's been busy every single day. We actually have tee times today till 4 o'clock, and it's dark at 5. But it's been great, and Sunday's going to be the end of it, though.
Oh, boy.
And in addition, a nice honor this year, too, for Edinburgh's Don Barry. He was named the Minnesota PGA Senior Player of the Year for the 8th time. For more stories like this, please visit our website at ccxmedia.org. That's all for sports. I'm John Jacobson.